Hi everybody, welcome back to Willie's American Guitars. Don't forget to call us and get an appointment. We'd love to see you. I'm going to play through this amp right now. This we just got in. This is the new Fender Vibro Champ, and it has reverb and tremolo, which is cool because, you know, tremolo's fun. And reverb too. This is a good usable amp for any of you guys. It's $795, 10-inch speaker instead of the usual Champ's 8-inch speaker. All tube construction. This is a brand new amp from Fender, and it's like $799.99. They have to add the 99 on the bottom of that. So there you go. It's got reverb and tremolo. Now, in 1957, Gibson bought Epiphone. They wanted to make stand-up basses. Epiphone at the time really has a history of arching their tops and getting great volume. Epiphone, before World War II, was here, and Gibson was here. After World War II, that changed. It changed ownership, and they really kind of lost a lot of their chutzpah. So in 56, 57, Gibson was looking to make basses, and they called Epiphone and they said, hey, we'd like to buy your basses and take over your bass business. The owner of Epiphone said, yeah, great, sold, done, come on over. When Gibson got there, when Ted McCarty got to Epiphone, he realized he bought all of it. So he bought necks and bodies and pickups and knobs and didn't really understand that was part of the deal. Epiphone wanted out. So in 1959 is when the first Epiphone started hitting. Gibson made Epiphones, the first ones, out of Epiphone parts, and then started making Epiphones separate from Gibson. Just like Ford did with Mercury. They had the same car with a different body. They had the same basic models. This body is a 1959, and you can see how wide this lower bout is. And this has a New York pickup. It's not a mini humbucker. This is actually a single coil pickup. And this is one of the New York pickups. These pickups sound more like Rickenbackers. And this body has a deeper bass. Later, Epiphones had Gibson bodies, but Epiphone never made a thin line. By 58, the thin line models, the ES335, the ES330, they were selling like hotcakes because these didn't feed back. Epiphones were bigger. So these rims are made by Gibson. The neck is made by Epiphone, and on and on. But these are really cool guitars. Now this does not come with original case. We found a brand new Epiphone case, but here. Listen to that crispness. There's a real woodiness and a real bass from this larger lower bout. Epiphones, even under Gibson terms, were always 3/8 of an inch bigger. Who knows why? Break up well, and I won't go into it too much, but and they don't feed back much because of the thin body. So this is an Epiphone Century. They made about 250 of them this year. It's a rare guitar. Brazilian rosewood board, real lacquer. This has a bigger neck, and if you look back there too, it has a V, a pronounced V. If you relax your hand, that, my friends, is a V that fits right there. And this cool headstock, Gibson never made a three-piece neck for guitars this inexpensive. But this was one of Gibson's first guitars out the door with the new Epiphone company. Now, but wait, there's more. This is a National Model 66, and this made of reso glass, which is a fiberglass material, which is shredded glass. Into a mold. You have to make molds for this, which is really expensive. This guitar, a 1961, they used to call it a Route 66. So a 61 Route 66 in seashell pink with seashell shaped pickup. That pickup and this guitar is equivalent to a Fender Esquire, a one pickup Fender. But this guitar was more money than the Fender. Why? Because of this new Resoglass material. They actually foam injected this Resoglass, and it's lightweight, and it kind of started with the Corvette, which came out just a few years earlier. So this has a really fat piece of Brazilian rosewood. You'll see Neil Young playing one of these. They're instantly identifiable with the Gumby headstock. Good Kluson tuners. They had a patent on this button shape. So the Valco company had a patent on this. This is the same company that made Supro guitars, Supro amplifiers, and National. Their most famous guitar is the one that's shaped like the map of the United States. But I gotta tell you, for sheer coolness, this seashell pink with seashell shaped pickup, say that 3 times fast, is fantastic. It does have a floating bridge. On mine, I lock down the floating bridge with a little bit of hide glue on it to keep it in place, because I usually use 10 gauge strings. This works better with a little heavier strings. And you can hear it compared to that guitar. There's a little more mid-range and a little more great growl to it. This is a really cool guitar, a very rare guitar because they were very expensive in their day. I will never sell mine. When I first saw mine, I saw it at a guitar show. I passed on it, another dealer bought it. I had to dream about it that night. I had to buy it the next day. I paid way too much for it. I'll never regret it. It's a cool guitar. Both of these are around $2,500. This guitar with its original case and hang tags. Now, I'm going to let you go at that. Do call us, make an appointment. I'm going to turn this amp up really loud. That's going to flood that microphone, and anything I say, you won't hear anyway. So at this note, I'll say goodbye. Call us, and we'll see you later.